What's going on, everybody? I am back with another review of, first off, a few different products on glass, and also a reviewing of what's the best process for laser engraving on glass. So what I did, went and got an old cheap picture frame. This was a little smaller, but it did come out of a picture frame. And you can see that I didn't quite get my alignment all the way together. However, I tested out a few different products and how they worked on laser etching this piece of glass here. So what we have in the top left corner is this Rust-Oleum's Painter's Touch gloss. I don't know how this worked out, because you'll find out with me. My suggestion would be to use a matte finish. I just couldn't get it in time to do this. I wanted to get this on out to help some guys out. Bottom left corner here, we have Rust-Oleum's Automotive Primer in this gray color here. Then coming in this bottom section here, we got some washable tempera paint, just some regular old stuff I picked up from Walmart. All of these things I got from Walmart, actually. And then on top of that, we have some by Folk Art. It's not this color, but it's the same brand. This Folk Art acrylic paint. Bam. Then here I tried a regular old China marker. You know what you use to write on ceramics and porcelain and stuff like that. Washes off pretty easily. On this one, all I did was I took a piece of black cardstock and I put it behind that. This right here is a wet paper towel. This is some masking tape. And on this one, we have some blue masking tape. Okay, so my first thoughts are the masking tape didn't do too good, but I think that comes from me needing to adjust my power settings. And I'm working with the Atomstack A5 Pro laser cutter engraver or whatever. So I can take these off right now. And I'll go to the sink and wash the rest of these off. So paper towel. Now this came from a mistake I made, because I had black cardstock up under everything, so the laser went through and it was etching into it. So I changed that, but the result is nothing. Didn't work at all. Again, that might be because of my power settings. So let's rip this masking tape off here. See what we got going on. That seems to be perfectly clear. But at least this blue masking tape did. Oh, I just ended up etching the tape a little bit there. Okay, so again, that might be because of the power settings, but if one of these other methods work better, then we won't even need to go back to this side. So I'm gonna wash this stuff off and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. Everything came off quite easily, actually. Again, my less than satisfactory results, I'm gonna chalk up to not having my power settings correct, but the spray paints, as you see, didn't do too good. The what is this? This tempera paint, it did pretty good. I don't know if you can see that there. And the acrylic paint did okay. The China marker did surprisingly well, and the paper under the bottom, that cardstock, it did okay. So pretty much it might just be that it was the color black. I don't know. That gloss paint, it probably didn't do too good because of the reflectiveness when the laser hit it. So like, again, if you want to try that, I would suggest that you go with a matte type of finish. So you can't really catch it on camera, but what I'm thinking is the best one, not being able to see all the lines in it, is going to be this one here, the acrylic paint. Now, the gloss paint, of course, I had the hardest time getting it off because it pretty much turned into plastic over the glass. The primer washed off pretty easily. The washable paint, the tempera paint, of course, it washed off. And the acrylic paint came off with pretty much relative ease. There was no black paper there. And the China marker, you know, it didn't come off under the water, but I just used a little Windex and it came off. So I would say, even with pretty low power settings, the acrylic paint, tempera paint, China marker, and the black cardstock up under did pretty good. The thing with the black cardstock is, though, the lines seem to be a whole lot bigger and dotty. You know, same thing is with, what do we have here? Same thing is with the black marker. I mean, the China marker. And the thing about that is, it's hard to get it even all the way across, because when you start going over the lines, they tend to erase themselves. So anyway, what I'm gonna try for this next project, when I adjust the power settings and show you how it really does, I'm gonna go with the acrylic paint. Yep. That tempera paint, it was kind of, you know what? I'll do it again. And I'll go with I'll go with the tempera paint and the acrylic paint. And I'll just see how that goes before we try an actual big project or whatever. Not big project, but I'm gonna use that other picture frame and see if we can make something happen. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use these Sharpies, this gold oil pen, and my Derwent paint pens, and maybe some acrylic paint to show you how you can color in something after you etch it. But for now, what I'm gonna do is, well, nope, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this again with the acrylic paint and just see if, nope, in fact, no, I'm not. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark this up a little bit, and I'm gonna show you how permanent these different mediums are. Okay, so what I did, I tried to get the same colors pretty much for each set. So here we have Chalkola acrylic paint markers. These are called Fly C acrylic markers. We got the Sharpies here. This is by Deco Color. This is the only oil-based paint pen that I have. And then we're gonna see how these Derwent pens go. So I pretty much got black, red, blue, yellow, silver, gold, white in these sets of pens. And I tried to get as close as I could with everything else. I'm not gonna do this black here, but we got the folk art color shifting metallic paint, some Duncan ultra metallic paint, apple barrel acrylic, that's a matte color paint. Then we got this bright red by folk art, and then this is another folk art. This is a color shifting red. You see how that was like that. I'm really curious as to how these color shifting colors are gonna hold up. So I'll mark this up right quick and I'll be right back. All right, so this is what we're working with so far. I got a little bit of these colors on here. Now, you know that this isn't gonna stick to glass very well, just the way that it is. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna stick these in the oven on 300 degrees for 30 minutes, pull it out, and then we'll let it cool off. Then pull it out and see what we got going on. See how this stuff sticks to glass. Okay, so meantime, in between time, we had this other photo frame here. I am going to throw a picture on it, see what happens. What I'm using to open this is a scalpel that is completely underperforming. You see this? What kind of scalpel doesn't cut plastic? So, hold on. I'm completely underwhelmed by this product here. If I could get my money back for it, I probably would. But let me try one of these other blades. There's a possibility that it just came with a dull blade, you know? So, let's see what's going on here. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Just came with a dull blade. Good to go. Well, I take that back. This blade, I might as well review it a little bit. It came with 3, 6, 9, 10 extra blades. So that's pretty neat, right? This is the Tiffical craft knife. What I like about it is the retracting blade. You know, having a knife just sitting around, if the blade always stuck out, that would suck. And it has 2 levels to it. This kind of extended action here, and then, you know, smaller one. It stays locked in place pretty good at both settings, as well as when you have it closed. So I guess I would recommend this. It's pretty neat. Lightweight, you know. I mean, it's just an X-Acto knife, but I like it. Okay, so let's open this up. Now this cost me, as you can see, a whopping $4. Almost broke the bank there, buddy. Okay, so these little tabs just kind of come up a little bit here in the back, like pretty much any other cheapo kind of picture frame on the planet Earth. All right, slider here. Won't be needing that any longer. And this is what we're left with. Little thin cheapo glass. We'll see what we can do with it. All right. I am going to, like I said, I'm going to use this folk art craft paint here, or acrylic paint here. Shake them up, shake them up, shake them up, shake them. Now, I won't waste your time with watching me put this whole thing on here, but I will say this. What I like to do for the first little coat, and this brush is so small, but anyway, I like to get it on real thin. Oh, that's the oven ready to put that other stuff in there. But anyway, get it on real thin, that way it dries real quick, and it kind of acts like a primer. You know what I mean? So, bam. Now, the reason that that's good is because you see how as I'm going over it, it's taking up the paint. When I get this down in an even little coat, it's going to help the rest of the paint stick to it. That's all. So, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, yeah. So, you know, we did a little test and everything. We kind of baked these colors on, and just want to show that they're on there pretty good. I mean, I'm just doing that with my fingernail. Still a little more of a test. I got a little cheap ruler here with this kind of plasticky hard edge or metal. I don't know what that thing inside of there is, but I mean, I'm not trying to scratch it to death, but you can see that that's on there pretty good. Let's see. Get us some hot water going on here. Not coming on. Oh no. So that acrylic paint, that regular acrylic paint, that folk art or whatever, it kind of scratches off. Anyway, these are the pens that I had though. So both of those did pretty good. This is that gold pen, the oil ink. So everything except that regular acrylic paint is doing pretty good. But I don't think that stuff was designed to go on glass or anything in the first place. So anyway, I'm gonna get the soap off of here right quick. Get that out the way. So, like I said, oh man, my sink's not draining good. So we were gonna do a little test run, and I did this with the I did this with the folk art black acrylic paint. So I don't know how easy this is gonna be to get off of here. Okay, good. No, I didn't bake this or anything like that. I just had it on there for the you know, to do the engraving or whatever. So let's see. Okay, cool. This coming off with the scrubber. So I'm gonna get this off of here and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got the most of the stuff off of there, and as you can see, my angel is missing part of her wing. The detail is off. You see the lines in there. So I think what I need to do is I'm going to adjust the settings in Lightburn. For one, I believe what's going on, the reason you see these lines like that is my dots per inch, or the size of the space in between the lines, as well as I had it going way too slow. This thing took literally 5 hours or something like that. And I don't know if that's because of Lightburn or because I was using the older laptop. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna install Lightburn on a new system that I updated the RAM and all that good stuff. I'll post a video in case you guys need to do that, how you can upgrade your RAM and everything on your laptop real quick. But so the colors came out okay though. Not too super bad, you know, but I think I can do a lot better. So we're gonna end this video for now, and I'll be back with another one to earn another like and subscribe. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know if this stuff is helpful. If I'm just wasting my time, you know, I can just be sitting back doing nothing. But anyway, I hope that helped out a little bit. So my next videos, I'm gonna show how to install the rotary, the R3 rotary tool on the Atomstack, and how to get your settings dialed in and all that good stuff. Because I couldn't find a good video, so I'm gonna figure it out myself, share that with you guys, and like I said, hope this stuff helped out, you know. So peace and love, take care of each other. I'll let y'all in the next video.